There are certain games I'm looking for more than others at the moment. Let's go through a small list of what I'm looking for. Welcome to PS Too Many Games.
PS Too Many Games.
Hello guys, welcome to PS Too Many Games. So begins the short tenure of me doing this by myself. I'm not scared, I'm petrified. For those who didn't watch the mini update, Dave has stepped away from the channel for an unspecified period of time. He's got something very far more important that needs addressing. We wish him well, but for the foreseeable future I'm going to be doing a solo, so things could get interesting here at the channel. Anyway, we're going to do a quick easy video today. These are, or some of, I've done 10 games that I'm more actively looking for than others. They range from price to high to average price. As you can imagine, now that we're sitting at 1624, it's probably a little more than that now, I've got to update. Now we're sitting at, I'm guessing, roughly 1640-ish. We need to start actually attacking solo games, like more expensive games, so we're going to be doing more roulettes basically. But there are 10 games that I'm actively searching for now, some that I have just started to, and some that I've been searching for literally ages. We're going to go through them one by one with some like footage to explain what I'm looking for and what it looks like. Because obviously I can't hold the game up because I ain't got the fucking game. But future episodes, so I have bought quite a few games from Germany again, Momax. The gamble has been taken yet again. This will be round 2 of Momax on eBay. For those who don't know, Momax is basically an eBay site. They're on eBay basically. That sells from Germany. And for someone who needs to get some Germany PAL exclusives, it's not a bad place to look. But Momax aren't the most trustworthy sites. Ask Dan the Games Man for that one. They'll send you something that is claimed to be platinum but it's not. So honest mistakes, but they hit about 95% of the time. Hopefully they'll hit with the games I've ordered. You'll find out in the next episode what we got. Also, there are quite a few markets or game markets coming up. So Sunday, October 6th, there'll be, it's not called the Norwich Gaming Market, there'll be like a gaming market in Norwich at the Forum. We'll be going to that one. A week later, on the 13th Sunday, not in gaming market, we are going to that one too. We didn't get early bird tickets, but me and Dan will be there after 12 o'clock, so hope to do well there. Sometime in November we'll be hitting up another gaming market and a certain store in Doncaster that we've been wanting to go for some time. So there are active going forward plans for the channel. And obviously there'll be the odd CX in the middle. Not many, but there'll be the odd CX in the middle. And probably hit up last level games again. And I want to go, there's a game there's a store in the town of Durham that's actually quite decent. I need to go there again. A game? Jesus! Again. Oh god, brain's just not what it used to be.
Old grey mare, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be.
Anyway, that's coming in the near future, so positive vibes at PS Too Many Games. Must stay positive. Before anyone asks, and yes, I have been addressed many times and I am actively sorting it out. As you can see, the bowing has begun. It's always the second shelf. The top shelf is actually pretty good, but the second shelf, that's where it's like, just starts bowing. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a middle split. Each shelf's going to get its own thing, so it's actually going to be fixed rather easy. It just requires me, I've got the wood, I just got to perfectly measure it out and cut it perfectly. Which is not the thing I'm not very good at, so that's where it gets a little bit tricky, but I'm going to, let's see if you can do this. Yes, I've already got some splits on the bottom 3 shelves, so they're actually helping out quite well. So, but obviously to fix this the cheap way, I've got to go from bottom shelf up, and up, for the obvious reasons. By the way, I ain't got a clue why I'm holding a hammer.
Suppose you're wondering where my gun is. Well, I haven't got one. I've got something much more effective. The product of 50 years of psychological warfare from the CIA. You see, if a Garda comes at you with a gun, you know he'll never use it. But if he comes at you with a fucking hammer, you'll run for your life.
Anyway, as I said, so once again, PS2 mini games, ambitious, but useless when it comes to building. Shenanigans. Some people look at me right now and go, you should have bought from IKEA. Nah, screw IKEA. They don't deliver to me because I live in East Anglia. IKEA, enemy of East Anglia.
You've made a powerful enemy today, my friend.
I was going to do an episode on this, but I don't think it's worthwhile. This is what I use to clean my labels off. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Goo-Gone. A chemical that works very, very well. Simply apply it to any sticker, leave it 10 minutes, and the sticker will come off quite easily. I have started on some of these, but to do every game is going to take me fucking ages. So bear that in mind. I need to tone down the swearing. Jesus Christ. Guys, just let me be, guys. Let me be. In all seriousness, every video we do, I do put in, like, when I put it on YouTube, like, meant for those above 18. But if you want to let your children watch it, you can, but don't blame me for the language in it. There's a clear boundary on it. So yes, so if anyone's got any like sticker recommendations, I would recommend Goo-Gone. You can get a spray version, but the spray version probably doesn't do as many stickers as this if you know how to use it properly. So, and if we're about anything at PS2 mini games, it's saving on certain monies. Well, save on this, I get to buy more of these. Mathematics for the win. As we record this video, this morning Retro's episode came out. I'm recording on Sunday, just for full clarity. And I legit forgot that I sent Retro a 5-minute video of the games room. I forgot I did that, and he put it in the video. So I was watching it, literally not expecting anything, and at the end, suddenly there's my games room. I was like, oh shit! Oh yeah! So for those who watch that and come over from Retro's channel, welcome. Professionalism, I try, but don't always succeed. And you'll get used to my laughter, everyone else does. Remember, my laugh is either Dr. Hibbert or a pack of hyenas communicating to each other. That's pretty much it. Accurate. We're going to throw in our usual commercial break at this point, then we're going to go through the top 10 after this. See you in a flash.
Did you see my ball?
Right there.
Where? I don't see it, man. I think it's correlated or
There you
something.
go. Pointing right at it.
Oh, that's not my ball.
Got your name on it. Shermer.
No, that's not mine.
Hit your ball.
I can't go in there, man. I won't go in there. No, sir.
Shade shops, war pipes, and more. There's lots to avoid in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. So even Nintendo gave you rated E for everyone.
And welcome back, guys. So let's just go through this list relatively quickly. These are the games I'm actively looking for more than the other games, for obvious reasons. Some games in here aren't that terribly expensive, but some games are. So let's go through them in no particular order. First game, the last Jak and Daxter game, The Lost Frontier. Yeah, simply put, this is the last Jak and Daxter game I need to get. By far the most expensive. You're going to be paying £40 at CEX, so you're probably going to get it at like £30 or less on eBay if you're lucky. This is not exactly a rare game to find in a CEX, but it's just every time I have the money, it's not there. So this would probably be a game I'll be looking to pick up sooner rather than later before it goes up in price. Jak and Daxter was a reasonably good franchise. I felt Ratchet and Clank was better, but there you go, everyone's got their opinion. So yeah, we're hoping to look for this one sooner rather than later. Second game on the list, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, the Special Edition. I mean, everyone knows my fondness for Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball things included. This would legit be the last Dragon Ball game I need to get for the PS2. The Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 Special Collector's Edition. It's not that terribly expensive. You're going to pay about £35, maybe $30 online. It's just really hard to find. Just like the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 game we got last week. This one I'll be looking for sooner rather than later. I'm now getting into special editions more now, thanks to finding thanks for Dan the Dude finding it for me. So yes, this will be the next special edition I wish to add and fully complete the Dragon Ball Z collection on PS2. Once again, another collection just to wipe off the list. Next one on the list, Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament, a sleeper on the list in my opinion. There's a lot of anime games on the PS2, and Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament is no different. But it's one of the rarer games to find. I've legit not seen one copy of this in person or online, but I will need to pick up sooner rather than later. For those who don't know, Yu Yu Hakusho is another anime from Japan in the late 90s, 2000s. Very good anime. Not as probably as popular as Dragon Ball was, but still popular in its own right. I would highly recommend this anime to anyone who's curious. It's funny in places also. Well, I found it funny in certain places, put it that way. Looking for this sooner rather than later. I believe you would pay 35 to 40 quid for this from any CEX, but you probably get it cheap online. Okay, number 4 on the list, RoboCop. Glass breaking incoming. From the same company that bought you the magnum opus that was Superman 64, Titus brings us RoboCop. Your move, punk. This is not a common game. This is actually shockingly hard to find. £32 would be paid at CX these days. You probably get it cheap online, like all games. If anyone ever wants to play a drinking game, watch the first RoboCop, and every time RoboCop breaks some kind of glass or throws someone through glass, take a shot. You'd be surprised the amount of glass broken in that first film. Anyway, if anyone could lead me in the direction of this game, I would be highly thankful, because I get the sense it's going to go out in price soon. And the next game is the cheapest game on this list, Saint Seiya the Sanctuary. And the sleeper on the list, by far the cheapest game on the list this time, Saint Seiya the Sanctuary. I only paid about £10 for this game, but this is not a common game to find. Once again, never seen a copy in the CEX before. Haven't actively looked online for this because I'd rather buy them in person. But if someone could send me a direction of this game for a tidy price, it would be greatly appreciated. As you can see, the graphics here are actually pretty good considering PS2 standards. Very Japanese animated feel once again. I already own Saint Seiya Hades, the Hades, whatever it's called. So I need this game just for collection purposes, for the obvious reason. I mean, that's the gimmick of this channel. Please help me. But yes, looking for this reasonably actively right now. Next game of the channel: Up, Up, Down, Down, Shoot, Shoot, Shoot. Space Channel Part 2. The weirdest game on this list. Space Channel Part 2 and Space Channel the original game had to be some of the weirdest games I've ever seen and played. Think a mixture of shooting and dancing, and that's what you have. Basically, you're dystopian future. How can I describe this game? You're a space reporter in space. You have to dance your way through stages and shoot your way through stages. It is literally a hodgepodge of what the hell is this? But it's ridiculously good. Made by Sega, by the way, originally for the Dreamcast, but the first one was ported over to PS2, and obviously the second one came on the PS2 alone. I can't describe this game. It's one of those games you have to play it. I believe it's classed as a music video game, but that's a bit weird. But as I say, basically it's a mixture of shooting and dancing. I think they were going for a 1960s science fiction thing, but it's so weird it's actually kind of enjoyable. I know for a fact that the second game there was a character they called Space Michael, because real life Michael Jackson liked the game, and the makers of Sega asked them, can we put a character in that's basically you but not you, and he let them. So that's the reason for Space Michael, because yeah. Anyway, this is the weirdest game on this list. I'm getting it just for collection purposes, or collection purposes even. Can I get help on that one, please? From the ridiculous to the sublime, Samurai Western. This game looks awesome to this day. I mean, this game to this day looks fantastic. A samurai in the Western world. Intriguing. Expensive game these days. You're going to be paying well above £50 if you're lucky. Generally speaking, I actually want to play this game for the look of it, the graphics, the concept of samurai in the Western days or the cowboy days is intriguing. Trying to beat guns with samurai sword. They didn't help. They didn't work out in Japan, so I'm curious how it's going to work out in the West. Anyway, actively looking for this. This is not a very common game, as you can imagine. It's classed as a CX rarity. Samurai Westerns are being in a fighter plane. This is Space War Attack. Now, Space War Attack is probably the rarest game on this list so far. Made by 505. Well, I call it 505. There's someone else completely different. The graphics look quite decent to this day. Actually, you're in a little space fighter jet. Does the gameplay hold up there? That's what I'm going to ask when I eventually get this game. But once again, actively looking for it. Not a common game. No, be fair, I keep saying that. None of these games are common. That's why I'm looking for them. Dear God. Yes, but nothing really intriguing for me on this one. This is one of those games that I'm sick and tired of looking for. Would require help for this one. Well, I don't know if it's in CEX stock at the moment. I might have to check that, but hardly looking for this. Please help. Oh God, my brain's dying at this point. Jesus Christ. Penultimate game, a game I've been looking for some time but still haven't picked up. I had chances but I just never did. Persona 3, the FES edition. This has so much in it, it's unreal. Persona 3 FES edition. What is left to be said about Persona 3? It's one of the best RPGs on the PS2 by far. The amount of hours you can spend in this game, in story and in non-story mode, is ridiculous. There's so much content to be found in this game, and you can find it on multiple playthroughs. I've only played through this once because it's a long, long game. But I enjoyed the hell out of it. But far better than Persona 4 for my liking. Best Persona on PS2. Fight me on that one. Need to get the FES edition because it's the I'm going to assume what they call final edition, but actively looking for this for the last year and a half. To be honest, I haven't bought it because I want to see if it goes down in price or up in price. But I think the time is now. Time to buy Persona 3 FES. The last game on the list, and the game I've probably been searching for more than anything, and I could have got it, but I just never did. Castlevania Curse of Darkness. If there's one game at the moment that I want more than any other game, just for the cost value and just intrigue of it, it'll be the second Castlevania game, Castlevania Curse of Darkness. As you know, I bought the original version, Castlevania PS2, so many months ago, but this game is going up in price steadily, and you easily be paying £100 for this game these days. Always been a massive fan of Castlevania on the NES and Super NES, but obviously massive upgrade with Symphony of the Night on the PS1. It's hit and miss after that with certain Castlevania games, or what they call, Castlevania, like Metrovania games, you know what I mean? Always hit and miss. I want to find out if this is hit and miss, but I've been told good things about this. Hopefully I'm not been told some lies, but really would like to get this sooner rather than later. Yeah, indeed, this is by far... Yeah, this is probably the game I've been looking for the most at the moment. So that's just a selection of games I'm looking for. Plus, obviously, I'm looking for anything, shovelware, but those are the 10 games that are intriguing for many different reasons. Anyway, this is only a small episode this week, so I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe. Next episode will be the German Momax episode. Did one about 5 months ago. Done it again. We've picked up about 7 to 8 games from Germany. You'll see what I got. There's some real shit in there. But it's needed for collection. Legit, there's one game that only you can find in Germany, and it's probably the most shovelware game I've bought for the channel. It's up there with Calvolum and Sudoku. That's how bad it is, I'm guessing. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day, guys. Bye.